Anis is the co-founder and CEO of Attention. I am going to pass you the mic.
Hi, everyone. Excited to be here. I'm Anis. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Attention. I'm going to share my screen real quick, sharing more on who we are, what we do, and a very interesting use case around Claude MCPs and different MCPs that you can use. So overall, the main thing here that I'm going to talk about is that a lot of the gold that you're trying to look for when you're trying to generate new pipeline, it's actually hidden in your call recordings. And there are ways to extract the best possible plays and the most updated plays out of your customer conversations, right? They're giving you everything, and most people actually don't know how to get it, right? The other thing is, like, if you're using an existing call recorder, it might, even if it has an MCP, it might not be optimized to give you all the best things out of Claude MCPs. And so whether or not you're using something like Gong, you can still put Attention on top of it. If you're not using Gong, then you can record your calls with Attention. What Attention will do is actually just get everything, structure it properly for the LLMs, and then get you everything that you need. I'm going to start with what I did in Claude Code, for example, and how Claude Code can give me hyper-personalized buckets of individuals, of personas, and types of companies with the exact messaging that will be most relevant for them based on all of our interactions from the last 90 days. So I'm going to share now my screen on Claude Code, and then from there, I'm going to show you the result in a second. All right. So it all goes from one very simple prompt, right? Search our Attention MCP for discovery, demo, introduction calls from the past 90 days and look up calls. Specifically for us, we have these discovery and demo call tags that let us know from these conversations, how do we understand why prospects are coming to us, right? What are the things that are triggering them to evaluate us? What were the compelling events? What were the tools and so on? And so we get all of this information from the conversations. And from there, we update our internal markdown files, right? Our wikis with outbound learnings and what we learned about everything. Then the next thing that we do is that we take all of these learnings and we push them to our Clay connector in Claude, right? And what it will do is that it will really break down everything, all the buyers, specifically everything about them, right? How long they've been at the company for, how many years of experience they have, what is exactly the type of company that they work at, how are they, the growth signals and so on. I just let the LLM actually run its own searches within Clay, get really what we need to get. And then the last piece is finding patterns, right? What are the patterns that we can get so that we can start breaking all these different buckets of people, and I give it specifically an output that I want, right? And then it will actually go across all of our conversations. We have these tools internally within our MCP that will batch, let's say, analysis of like 25 calls each and run all these different parallel things. And at the end, it will actually give me a result that's really, really powerful. And you do that at first time, and then you have it run, let's say, every day or every week with capturing everything from your interaction to keep updating the intelligence of what you need to search for and how you need to target people with the right messaging, right? And so I'm going to show you, eventually it ends up creating two files, and one of them is what you need to know about who you're targeting from an outbound perspective. And so if I share now my screen on the results, here's a markdown file that tells me exactly Pocket One, the RevOps builder at a scaling SaaS company, right? From our interactions, we found out that these are kind of the highest conversion personas, and it gives me everything that I need. It gives me some examples. I obviously hid the names, right? It gives me some of and these are examples of people that we spoke with and exactly what were their pains and the exact value prop that really resonated with them. And we're going to use their exact words to target other lookalikes at companies that are similar to that. Then it gives me the targeting, right? So RevOps people, then like the level of seniority, the level of headcount. And we have like 5 to 10 pockets like these with the exact messaging that we need to get for each type of persona, rather than having a one-size-fits-all, right? Here, if some people actually want to see it in a nicer way, you can do this with Claude Code or Claude Cowork, connecting the attention MCP with the Clay connector, right? And so here, for example, pocket to the frustrated veteran, they know gong inside out, et cetera, et cetera. They realize that the AI quality is poor and there's things that are happening. And so it gives you exactly the value prop and how to search these people. Now, let's go into something. How do we push this further, right? How do we make sure that we want to have this getting auto updated every day? So you can do this either with Claude or Cowork. You work out of your folder. And in my case specifically, every day, I have this scheduled task that will update specifically all of the outbound learnings based on what we've learned from the previous day. And then it will ping me on Slack specifically with new learnings and new ideas from outbound that will then be reviewed by me and shared with the team, right? And so this is kind of like how you have a K factor above one from a viral loop perspective, which is every single day you're going to have additional calls. You're going to extract new ideas. A fraction of these new ideas is going to be good. And then from there, you're going to operationalize that. And from that, you get new customers who give you new ideas, right? It's really, really fascinating. And I haven't seen many people operationalize this, but this has been extremely useful for us. Obviously, on top of the outbound stuff, I have other tasks where it auto updates my knowledge base, not just for outbound. Outbound is one of the most important things for me, but also just everything that's happening within our Slack, our Gmail, and so on, so that I end up shipping the second brain that lives in my Claude code and my Claude Cowork. All right, let me know if y'all have any questions. Feel free to send anything in chat, but any thoughts so far?
It's amazing. Yeah, I need to set this up. That's so epic. Awesome. Anything else, Anis, worth calling out? Thank you for walking us through this. This is cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Yeah, sign up for attention.com. They're great. I'm a big fan. And yeah, very much so like AI native go-to-market tool. So check them out. Thank you for being here, Anis. I appreciate it. Excited to continue to learn from you. So thanks for sharing the alpha with us.
Check us out, attention.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, awesome.